It's early in the morning on this fine and beautiful Sunday. We got a tournament today. It's a 4-game qualifier. We're balling on 2 sport shots again. This is the right lane, and that's the left lane. So it's a lot, I won't say easier, but it's a lot more simpler to figure out than at least the right lane from last week, because last week it was sling it and hopefully the ball don't hook at the arrows. But we're about to go to Waffle House and hopefully have a good day. So I don't have much other than that. I'm really tired because I woke up maybe 15 minutes ago, but I'm absolutely starving. So hopefully y'all enjoy the video. All right, Lipton, word of the day.
Word of the day?
What's the word of the day?
Grit.
Grit? Why grit?
It's like the Lions. You just gotta work through the bad games and get to the finish line. Tenacity.
What was that word?
Tenacity.
Tenacity.
Yeah. No matter what happens, you buckle down, bite some kneecaps, and grind through it.
So basically what I'm hearing is that
no.
Wait, what?
The quality, there's like multiple definitions. The quality or fact of being very determined, determination. Or the quality or fact of continuing to exist.
So basically what I'm hearing is that DP's coming away with the trophy. That's what I got out of that. I don't know what y'all took away, but that's what I took away.
You're colorblind.
I might be colorblind.
This is the quality or state of being tenacious.
I might be colorblind. I can't think of a comeback.
Yeah.
An hour away. Are you stressed?
Not stressed. I'm tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
You've been up a long time. What time did you wake up?
5:45.
It's a lot earlier than I woke up.
I know, because
I woke up and this man was
be here 3 hours early.
I had to work, my G. I'm technically still on the clock,
Well,
so I gotta get to work, but are you excited?
so excited.
What are you gonna average in the 4 games?
210.
210? Alright. You know what I'm gonna average? I'm
130.
I'm either gonna average 211 or 140, and probably nowhere in between.
I like that. I like that.
So qualifying is over, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know how I'm in the cut. I'm in 10th place right now, and there were 51 people here. Game number 1, I shoot a 150, and then I shoot a 160. Actually, I lied. I shot a 151, so give me credit for that one extra pin. So I shot 151, 160, 198, and then 203. And then the last game, I had a chance to shoot like 220 or whatever, and I left a baby split in the 10th and I chopped it. So now we're going into a single game bracket play, double elimination. And so I got a bowl
the 6 seed, something like that, I think. I don't know, but I'm the 10 seed. And we'll see how this goes because they just told us that we can resurface our bowling balls and we're going to get 10 minutes of practice before this thing starts again. So that's nuts to me. I disagree with getting to resurface your stuff because I don't know, the tournament's already started. Like, why should you be allowed to, alter the surface again? But it is what it is. So hopefully I can win a couple rounds. So we'll see how it goes. So game number 1 of match play, I played the 7 seed, and it was chalk from the get-go. This dude was lined up. And so I lost 210 to 159. And the reason I shot at 159, it would have been better, but I knew by like the, 6th, 7th frame that it was chalked. I was done for. And so I immediately pushed my focus to the next game because it was double elimination. So I knew I was still alive, and he shot the second highest game out of everybody. The only person that beat him that round was the number 1 seed. So move on to the losers bracket, and pretty much the same story. I was bowling the 15 seed, but this match was chalk from the beginning, just the other way around. I won 147 to 112. Again, I was changing stuff. I was trying to find something else because what I was doing was dying out. I was losing my line. I was throwing urethane 90% of the day. And we put the new pins in, and it was just, the carry was not there for me at all. So playing the 3 seed, I left so many 10 pins. Let's just start it off by saying that. The amount of 10 pins that I left today was unreal. But I missed one at about the 6th or 7th frame, I think it was, and I thought it was over. And they stepped up, and they whiffed on like a 3-6-10 or something. And so that opened the door back up for me. And I threw a strike in the 9th. They had a chance to step up and throw a strike in the 9th and then strike in the 10th to force me to double. And they got the one in the 9th, but the 10th, they left a killer 10 pin, and they hit it and then threw and strike the next ball. So it forced me to mark, and I threw one of the ugliest shots you'll ever see. I went straight through the face. The 3 pin went that way. The 8 went this way, which made, or not the 8, the 9 came this way, which made the 6 come this way, and they all just kind of fell that, like that. It was ugly. And so I won that one, 191 to 176. So final score doesn't match up correctly, but it was close the entire way. And then I threw a strike on the next ball, so that's where the score got lopsided. But then this next one is really where it looks a little more lopsided. I won 200 to 179. I was playing the 5 seed, and they They had one of the best lines all day, in my opinion. They just weren't carrying it, just like me. Like, there were so many of us that could not get a thing to fall down today. But so we're like 1 pin apart. He's 1 pin ahead of me the whole way. Like, I go strike, strike, he goes strike, strike. I go strike, spare, he goes strike, spare. And he's up by 1 the whole way. But I threw a key double going into my 10th frame. And he steps up in his 10th and he left a spare, or he got a spare. I think it was like was it the 6-10 maybe? I think. I wasn't really paying attention. I just saw that he didn't strike, and I knew that the door was open for me. And I just had to throw a strike on the first ball, and I pured it. I walked it off. I knew it was good out my hand, and I pured it. So we moved on. Played the number 6 seed. There were 6 of us left, and we went back and forth the whole way. But to say lane 7 and 8 is not my friend, I left 10 pin after 10 pin after 10 pin. I lost 202 to 175. And in my own opinion, if I hit one more spare, I'm right back in this thing. I know that's not how math really works, but there was one frame where I went through the face and I left, what was it, the 6-10, I think, or 3-6, something like that. So I left 2, and it gave me a 9 count on the screen. And I looked up, and I was like, what the heck? So I turned and looked at somebody, and they're like, hey, you had an 8 pin missing. So I got a reshot at it. And so I apologized to the guy. I was like, my bad, I didn't see it. He's like, you're good. So I step up there, and I'm thinking, all right, you got a second chance at this. Don't screw it up. And I forced the ever-living crap out of that ball, and I left the 110. I don't know how, but I left the 110. And that was pretty much the end of the road for me. But I got 6th place, so not too shabby. There was 51 bowlers, so can't complain too much about it. But with me running through the loser's bracket like I did, I thought I had a legit chance to win it. But that first matchup kind of hurt, because if I like mathed it out how many games I would have had to bowl. I already bowled the 4 in the qualifying. I would have had to bowl 9 more games to win it all the way back around. So I was dying to begin with. But yeah, could have been a lot better, could have been a lot worse. So other than that, we got Tuesday Night Men's League coming up on Tuesday, obviously. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll see y'all then. Please like and subscribe. Want to buy some DP Bowler merch? Check the links below. If you want to check me out on other social medias, those will be linked down there too. But hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Thank y'all for watching.